Hi everyone, myself CA Deepak Garg and I welcome you all to our YouTube channel CA Sanchar. In today's Excel tip of the day series, we are going to learn about the application of SUMIF function in case of dynamic dates. Let us understand this with the help of a practical case. Now, as you can see on my screen, I have a list of dates. The period is from 1st of April 2019 till 31st March 2020. And in column number C, I have the value of sale on each date. So now I want an outcome in this particular cell where I get the total value of sales by entering a start date and an end date in these two cells. So for example, if I mention here 1st of April 2019 and my end date is 30th April 2019, then I should get the value of total sales that happened between these two dates. So I will use the formula SUMIF. I'll write is equal to SUMIFs. It is asking me to input sum range. I will select column number C, comma. It is asking me to input criteria range 1. I will select the date column. Now it is asking me to input criteria 1. So my criteria 1 would be the start date, in this case, which is 1st of April. But I want this data to take into consideration the sale which happened on 1st of April and the sale which happened after 1st of April, but up to 30th of April. So what I'll do is, I'll mention greater than or equal to. I'll put inverted commas again. I'll write and then I'll select this particular date. It means that it will calculate all the values which are greater than or equal to this particular date. And then again I will write comma. It is asking me to input criteria range 2. I will again select the date column, press comma. Now it is asking me to input criteria 2. So I will again open the inverted commas. In this case, I will select less than or equal to. I'll close this using the inverted commas, put and I will select this particular date and I will press enter. Now as you can see, the total value of sales that happened between these two dates is 89,57,100 rupees. You can also verify this by filtering the April month. By adding all the values, now you can see here the value is coming around 89,57,000. Similarly, if I want to calculate the total value of sales that happened from say 1st of April till 15th of May. So I don't need to change any formula. I just need to change the dates here, and accordingly my values will get changed. Similarly, if I put 31st May 2019, the value is 1.77 lakhs. We can also verify this. If I select April and May, as you can see, the total is coming around 1.77 lakhs. Now this is a dynamic formula in which you can change the start date as well as the end date, and the desired outcome that we'll get will be the total value of sales that happened between these two dates. I hope you like this video. In case you have any queries, feel free to mention that in the comment box below. And for more such updates on Excel tips and tricks, kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel.